Richad, this is your work that you just sent to me. I realized that this is the same thing that you sent before, so I will just give you feedback directly on this, starting with the isometric. This nut looks incorrect, but you need to put in a center line at the top here for this. So come from the left side and put in your center lines for the top of the nuts. Make sure that they're center lines. So we should see each of these centers on each of these nuts. Now the next thing is, let's go down to your exploded drawing. Over here, delete this 22 from here, and I'm sure that this line here is supposed to be a center line, so we're going to delete this. Select our center line down at the bottom, and we're going to find the middle of this piece so we can draw a new line here. And you want your center line to go down the work and also above the work. Then delete this. You also need to put in a measurement from here to the center of this. Now it appears that the file that you're using is the incorrect file because these layers don't seem to be correct. So what I'm going to show you is go back to the classroom, and when you see the incorrect file, it appears as if you're using the incorrect template. So go to 5P5G, classwork, and I want you to scroll down all the way to template. Left click, open it in a new tab, and then you're going to download the file and then open the file. So once this file opens, this is the correct template that we're going to use. And you're going to copy your drawings into this template. So I'll just show you how we do that. Delete this work from here, and these borders, we're going to use these for the SBA. So go here, highlight everything, right click, clipboard, copy, and then we're going to the template and we're pasting here. So now that we have pasted this, it should be in the right template. So we dimension, and you dimension there, that goes up. And this is because some of the layers that you were using, Richad, were off. So this 10 is supposed to be a hole, so you double left click, you come here by symbol, diameter, that is the correction. You can change this to a center line. You're missing center lines here, so you need to insert those. This 10 here needs to be a diameter again. And you need a measurement from the left to the center of this. And once that dimension is in, you put that there. This 0 needs to be deleted. The 50 is fine. Now something is off with this center line because I'm seeing multiple centers there. The 10 there is okay. And this, you need to put in your 80 measurement over here. And your measurements for this drawing are incorrect because these are actually supposed to be on the outside. The space on the inside is what is supposed to be 80. So these are some errors based on what you have here so far. So you need to make sure that you correct these, unless you're going to lose marks for it. Alright, so now we will check to see if that measurement is 80. So you have your 10, you have your 80, you have your 10. And these need to be changed to the dimension limit. And you need to fix your web. Down here, I told you this before, these are supposed to be outlines. and I pointed these out to you already. I'm not sure why you still have these incorrect. So these are supposed to be outlines, properties. Make sure you have it by layer. And this line in the middle is supposed to be hidden detail. All of these are things that we pointed out already. Construction, make sure that these line up. Once they line up, this should be good. Alright, now when we come over here, these bumps are drawn incorrectly. I have a video on YouTube about this. You need to include your height. You have your break here for your bolt, for your nut. This needs to change to the correct dimension. Now this bolt that is here, where are these overlapping? So you need to fix this. That's another error. We don't want any vertical measurements here in your bolt. You want measurements like this. The diameter of this circle and then the M of this circle. Over here, switch these views, put this on the right side, put this circle on the right side, put this circle on the right side. Put this end view over this way on the right side, and then these lines will be changed to hidden detail lines. Delete this 24, and you will include the diameter measurement of 24 here. And that is most of what has to be done for this. Now I'm going to just copy one of these up here to see if your measurements are correct. So there's several things that I pointed out in this video so far. Please make sure that you do them. Now this nut that you have, this bolt that you have is different for the bolt that is up here. So you have to make sure that the two of these are the same. This is a completely different bolt up here. In this sectional view, you do not have any hidden detail. So this hidden detail needs to be removed, and these lines. The line for the bolt that is here, you project this upwards. That is good. This needs to go up. Now it seems as if your hexagon here is incorrect, so I'm going to delete it. And then what I'm going to do here is we're going to draw our hexagon polygon. 6, enter, specify the center is here. You circumscribe it, so now we can put it as an inscribe. 6, enter, specify the center, inscribe, and we have our polygon here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate it a bit so that, good, so we just need to project these lines up. And then you will need to put in a circle here, and you realize that that is not crossing. So that is correct. You need to do that for each of them. Now you're missing, now this line here is actually the shaft, which is a bit big, but this is your shaft in here, so this piece needs to come around to meet that, because this is simply the position of your shaft, so it is further over there. So you have to make sure that you project your lines up. Now you should have an offset line here, offset probably 1, and this will be your thread. So you need to project up the measurement for your thread, so that you have your thread in the shaft. So this needs to be done for this front view, and they need to project to the cross to the right and upwards for the end view. In this end view, you're missing the hidden detail of the shaft in here. You're missing the threads in the end view. Something looks wrong with this, so draw over the hexagon that I drew here, and you need to correct these hexagons that are here. Alright, those are some of the problems. Now, moving on to the other things that you need to do, which we spoke about before. Go to the new classroom, and in this new classroom you need to complete the solid geometry, which is this drawing. So reproduce this, and when you reproduce it, you're showing all of the dimensions. Then you're going to the blending of curves, and we're going to reproduce the drawing, and there are videos here. So you would realize that you have not submitted any of these, and these have to be done for your SBA. The last things that we'll mention, you need to complete your work on fires, which is here in the classroom. You need to do your justification, which is here in the classroom, your parts list, which is here in the classroom. And all of these things we went through before. So just make sure that you complete them and you realize that you never submitted it here. And you realize that you never submitted the blending of curves here. So all of these things you were missing all along, so please do them now.